Black Ass Podcast with Hadia Robinson. Bono, 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 boom, ba-dum. Run over to Miss Sophia's and play my number 217 in the box. Bono, bum, ba-dum. Oh, let me tell you what you're not about to do up in here. Bum, 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 bum. My mama used to always say to me, Fleet, that's my name. Fleetwood Coop DeVille. What up? What up, everybody? Yo, this is Black Ass Podcast. So that last line, if you up on your official Black Ass history, is from the movie Boom, The Wiz. Okay, remember when they met the lion and they all went on there and they finally was he's on down. And they brought him into the fold and he had already done this song and then they was got all the way down to the subway station and this before the dude came. That was before that part. But when they first got down there and they was feeling all good, he was like, "My mama used to always." Anyway, so I was going to do that last week in honor of Thanksgiving because that's like one of that's a tradition in my family. Like certain holidays, you watch The Wiz. Unfortunately, though, see what happened was right. Like I was all set. I was ready. Like you know what I'm saying. I was there, prepared. What I didn't do was bring my microphone. And I just couldn't record it without the microphone because it would have been I felt like it would have been worse to record it and y'all hear all kind of pots and pans banging in the background, people talking, my brother and sister over there drinking. It just would have been a lot happening, okay? I'm not saying they're alcoholics. I'm just saying it was a lot of liquor splashing around, okay? So I was like, you know what? I think people will forgive me. But y'all turned up. So I just want to apologize to everybody that was in my inbox going off. But I also want to remind y'all that she ain't getting paid for this. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But no, look, I appreciate every last one of y'all. I thank you. Thank you. Y'all continue to, keep me together. Y'all continue to be like, so bitch. Yeah. And I'll be like, damn, I gotta get my shit together. But you know what would help? Y'all get a bitch some sponsors. Okay? I get some sponsorship dollars. I will be online every day. Look, every Thursday, every Friday. Matter of fact, I might do a Thursday and Friday podcast just because. But right now, Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I got a chance to go home and be with my family, and I'm gonna tell you that was such the recharge I needed coming off this bullshit ass election, reading through Trump's tweets every other day and where he sounds like anyway, I'm not gonna do it. I can still talk shit about him. First of all, I have every intention of talking shit about him with zero fucks given. Absolutely. Much as they talked about Obama, I'm dragged. I will be every day. It will be a new Trump drag. So please be prepared. But I didn't realize once I was home with my family and just really able to relax. Okay, if you don't know what that is, I don't even know if I want to know who you are. Okay. Once I was home with my family and we all sitting together and we chilling and we laughing and talking, and I just really truly realized how stressed I was over the election. Like I felt like most people, it was that immediate shock. Like, wait, what? Wait, no, this isn't. This what? This doesn't. This is not possible, right? And then, I feel like my reaction after that was just kind of reading everything, seeing everything, and just over absorbing, and then wanting to gouge my eyes out. And then after that, to counter that, my reaction was just like, okay, I'm just not going to be a part of it. So I completely turned everything off. Like I wasn't online. I wasn't really on Facebook. I wasn't reading any, and it was like, oh, it was such a zen space to be in, right? But then I would start having conversations with people, and they would mention stuff that I had no clue about, and I was like, that doesn't feel good either, because some of y'all, y'all explanation skills are not that great. You get what I'm telling you? Like no shade, no tea. But once you got, some of y'all are trying to recount a story, it really sounds like Pearl in the window on 227. Y'all ain't got all the facts. Y'all just saw a couple of things. Y'all went back into the house, popped some popcorn, got something to drink, came back out, and saw the tail end of some shit. And then y'all tried to put those two things that you saw together, completely missing the middle part. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to get back in there and fight through it. So it's really been a balancing act for me, trying to figure out how much I can absorb, how much, when I need to clock out, what stuff I need to go back and get some more information on, that kind of thing. But hey, we here. Um, Depending on what happens after January, I might be doing this podcast from Ghana, or let me just let y'all know something. I'm not about to play these games here, okay? I'm not about to go in too deep, because you know how I get all the way turned up on broil. I don't even go to like 275, 250 where you just warm stuff. No, I go to a smooth broil. That's where if you look in the oven, it's all out flames in the oven. Yeah. Um but I'm not about to play these Jim Crow 1950 games here. I'm not about to do that. I'm telling y'all right now. And to the white people out here who think that this shit is cool, or it doesn't matter because I just said something but I didn't physically hurt you or touch you, or my response shouldn't be to crack you in your fucking mouth because all you said was a word. That's not gonna work either. So don't let your mouth get a whole row of your teeth knocked out your face. And that's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, so when I got back, this is like catch up space right now. When I got back from my much needed Thanksgiving vacation, and shout out to the Robinson and Franklin crew, like we really got together. We put it down. The food was off the hook. Oh, and Burton, Robinson, Franklin, Burton, crew. Yeah, we got it together. And just had a good time. We had some spades going, mad shit talking across the table, right? Just up to the point where you think it might be a fight, and then everybody get tense, like, oh, here we go. Then it's like, okay, rise and fly, y'all niggas lost. But it was cool. So I got back, started back doing shows or whatever. Of course, preparing for December 14th. Don't forget that December 14th, 2 shows, 7:30, 9:30. Tickets are already selling, so make sure you get yours. Make sure you use the promo code HR Comedy Live. You can go to Stand Up New York's website, standupny.com. Get those tickets December 14th, 7:30, or the 9:30 show. Promo code HR Comedy Live. Anyway, so I'm back in the city doing shows, and I found myself in a really small room, which is perfect for me because I don't necessarily have to focus on telling jokes. It's more of a conversation for me. So I was asked nothing but white people. So I asked them, I'm like, so what was Thanksgiving like? Other than that bland ass chicken, like what kind of what was the temperature in the house, right? Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't truly believe. I think there were some white people who went home and had those conversations with their family, like, yo, really? This dude, y'all, that's what y'all going? Okay. But for the most part, I don't think most white people went home and had those conversations and confrontations. I think if they went home, they sat there eating that stovetop stuffing and streaming casserole, and just was like buying their time until they had to get out. You know what I'm saying? Like none of the conversation was brought up. No talk of politics, no talk of Obama, Trump, Hillary, counting votes, voting, not even Dancing with the Stars, no form of voting, no show where there's any voting, no place where there's counting. They didn't bring up the count, they didn't bring up Count Chocula, they didn't bring up anything that had anything that could be possibly related back to, like, no talk of running, like just in case it was going to delve into the whole political race, like no talk of racing, running. So the family member that just ran in some big race that year this year, they like, shh, don't say shit about the race. The run, I know you know what you're talking about. People who had the runs couldn't even bring it up. They was just like, you know what, I'm gonna go over. I can't. They didn't bring up Bubbles because Bubbles could go back to the balloons that fell out the sky when Hillary was running and everybody thought she was going to win. Like, it just was a lot of things that I felt like people just avoided all together. Didn't nobody talk about a hill because Hill could go back to Hillary, or even Hillary coming out of the hills when she was walking down and looking like the Crypt Keeper. Yo. Woo! Boy, Hillary came up out them mountains looking like Moses with the two tablets. Hillary looked like Hillary. Son, you ever see a bear when they first come out of hibernation? When they first come out of hibernation and they just kind of groggy, like, wait, why is that sun up? So, that's how Hillary looked. I'm laughing because, as bad as, I'm sure she felt horrible. Like, really? At the end of the day, she in no way feels as horrible as most of the other people in this country who actually who lives will be affected by this fool and his policies and all the races he's surrounding himself with. You know what I mean? That's why, like, when I'm looking at rich people and they acting like they so stressed out, you ain't really that stressed out. You might be stressed out because you fear that people won't have the money to continue to support whatever it is, whatever your product is. I can see that, feeling like, man, this motherfucker about to get in this office, about to wreak all kind of havoc. Then I'm gonna try to go on tour. Ain't nobody gonna go on tour, And not to say that people are completely one track minded and selfish, but I'm just saying, like, somebody as rich as Oprah, of course she's gonna be out there. Oh, I met with the president elect and Melania, because it doesn't truly affect her. Now, Oprah, of course, is a compassionate person, so I can totally see her being a little bit emotionally affected. Like, dang, I'm looking on the news, I'm seeing all this crazy stuff that's happening, but she's watching it from like a hot air balloon floating over like Turks and Caicos or something. So you get what I'm telling you? Like, people with enough money don't really have to care. They can care. That's what I'm trying to say. They can care. They don't have to care. And that's a beautiful space to live in. Anyway, back. Coming from Thanksgiving. Boom. The Wiz, family, spades, liquor, bam. Okay, got back. Comedy shows, white people. Boom. So talking to these I'm asking the crowd, like, what was it like going home, talking to your family? And of course, none of them wanted to say something. But this one couple actually spoke up, and shout out to them. The white girl was like, she was like, well, I asked my cousin why he voted for Trump, and she said her cousin said that he didn't want to pay taxes either. Damn. I'm sitting there like, is your cousin on meth? Like, did he not do any reading? Does he have no concept of politics and how taxes work and the fact that Your regular ass working overnights at Target, sir, are paying taxes. Please don't think you about to be getting your full ass check. Do you not think FICA is coming for all of their money? Sir, FICA will be at your house when you come out and you think it's the cold air blowing. No, that's FICA smacking you square across your jaw like, bow, bitch, where's my money? FICA got on FICA got on a first stall. Oh shit. FICA got on a polka dot. Yo, and your grandmama's church hat, son, with the veil pulled over the front. Are you kidding me? You think your regular Joe ass, stop and shop working ass ain't about to pay? Ooh. Uh, prayers up for that girl. What do you even do with that? Like, that's somebody say some shit like that to me. I am no longer having a conversation with you. There is nothing I can say to you because you are stupid enough to believe that that is an actual option for your life. I have nothing for you. I'm just gonna be like, oh, hey, right? And I'm walking away. I'm not talking to you. We're not going back and forth. Because you that special kind of stupid where I can show you facts. I can show you a whole report. I can go into a whole breakdown like with a PowerPoint presentation of all the ways that's not going to work. I can play you Schoolhouse Rock. I'm just a bill on Capitol Hill and every other thing that Schoolhouse Rock had to offer. And you still would be like, but I'm saying no. So you got that, bruh. Oh, words. Hey, let me go in here and see what grandma talking about. I'm not talking to your stupid ass. Yo, dumb. Okay, so that was one. Then she's with her boyfriend and really cute little couple or whatever. And after he told me about his uncle, I realized why they were in New York. These were the type of white people that was like, you know what? I can't live here with y'all. I can't. I'm not gonna live that life. You know, I can see them living in New York or any liberal ass forever, never leaving, never going back to that blood red state where those people are that dumb. They're just never going back. The dude said that his uncle. Well, I guess he wouldn't be Mexican because his well, I guess he wouldn't be white because the guy said his uncle, who is from Mexico, who is an illegal, right? So this guy has something else in him, but he had that kind of special white face, like it was more white than Mexican in it. He said his uncle wanted Trump to win because his uncle felt like white people was better than everybody else. His uncle is actually an illegal immigrant, but he still wanted Trump to win because he felt like white people was better than everybody else. That ain't even funny. That right there is sad, dude. I was like, so are y'all gonna get your uncle some counseling? Or like, are y'all just gonna allow him to feel like this about himself? Like, this is not okay. You have to have a special kind of self-hate to want someone to win that you know is about to send you back to the place that you came from or you know what? Maybe look, maybe I'm stupid. Maybe this dude want to go back to Mexico. Maybe he's done with this bullshit. Maybe he like, you know what? I just don't have the money to make the trip back. So I'm just going to wait on this free ass flight. I ain't got time. I'm going to just stack my money. I'm going to get all my chips together. And then when the immigration bus come, I'm going to gladly hop on it and take that ride up out of this burning trash fire. So, hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the uncle got a plan that I don't know about. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he gonna go in there and be like, oh, I'm not from Mexico. Actually, I'm from Spain. Can y'all, and just get a free trip to Spain. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I could be wrong about all this shit. But I definitely think somebody need to address the fact that he feel like white people is better than everybody else, because that is some brainwashing on the next level. Like, regardless of how you feel, there's no way I would look at somebody like Trump, as stupid as Trump, as completely uneducated as Trump, as this dude can't even put a sentence together in the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way I'm going to look at that. This dude is orange. He's orange. And here's the thing. He don't even have people around him who care enough about him to at least blend that bullshit makeup down to his saggy ass neck. Hell no. I don't care how much more money he got than me. I don't give a damn if he got a Trump Tower in every state in this country with a full flabby ass statue of him on top of it, and the statue is complete solid gold. He will never be better than me. I don't care, because guess what? No. Period. I'm not going to explain it no more than that. Nope. No. Anyway, so I was like, whoo, this election has taken a toll on the world. Prayers up for that uncle, though. Like, for real, I really think they need to get him in some programs or something, give him some flashcards. You know, Ayanla need to go over there and fix that. That's a life need to be fixed. Like, bro, what? Anyway, super long introduction. Hey, y'all. Hey. So, yeah, that's that side of here we go. So let's start. In Illinois, right? Parents are calling for smut book ban, right? So they're calling for the schools to get certain books off of the reading list, so kids aren't reading these books, right? One of the books is called The God of Small Things by Arundhati. I said that. Arundhati Roy. I think that's closer to it. And basically, because they're saying that these books are considered smut and porn, and these kids shouldn't be reading about it. And one of the quotes from the principal said, an 18-year-old shouldn't have to try to decode what they're talking about in these books, and these books are too heavy, and we can't have 18-year-olds reading about masturbation and sexual issues regardless of the literature. I don't care if it's from Dickens or who else. Here's the thing, bruh. You worried about kids reading about masturbation and sex. You need to be worried about them on Snapchat actually masturbating and having sex. Are you kidding me? Like, do y'all look, any school system, anybody that has a gripe with what is happening, right? Anybody that has a gripe with kids being over sexualized and all this stuff, it ain't in the books. Kids ain't reading no damn books. It's on the interwebnets. It is with the Z. It is on the internet. It is, granted, there is some stuff in these books, but if you're a kid who hasn't been exposed to it or have no idea about it, your brain is only going to be able to create so many images that even paint the picture. You know what I mean? They have no reference to paint the picture of the words they're reading. So, and unless they're reading some ghetto ass novel, some real smut ass, one of those joints with the chick on the front looking all wanting with the hair blowing and the shirt off the shoulder, then if they're reading an actual literature book, there's going to be metaphors. They're going to be, hell, they get more real shit in a song if you really concerned. Hell, these songs nowadays, they leave nothing to the imagination. You don't have to carry the one. You ain't got to sit and try to put your eyes in the clouds like, I wonder what they talking about. No, They telling you out the gate, I wanna fuck that. Like they not. There's no creative stairway to heaven shit. Love come down. They not giving you. They not giving you one moment where you have to wonder what they're talking about. You know what they talking about. The last song that had any innuendo was like cake, birthday cake. And that still wasn't like, cake, 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 cake. Bet you wanna put your name on it. Oh, I think I like it. I'm so excited. Hey. I'ma let you bite it. Okay, that was kind of cute, but the lyrics still pretty much went in. It was like, oh, it's her birthday and she won't. Whoa, whoa, hey, what the girl? I wanna fuck you right now. Okay, yeah, okay. So this ain't about a party, huh? This is okay, okay, Chris Brown. My bad. I got you. Let me put these balloons away. Guess we'll take these balloons down. Don't really think that's what. Put that ice cream away. That's no. They might want it. Leave the ice cream. So this argument of like, let me tell you something. And these people who present themselves as just so holier than, and you know, can't imagine anything sexual or have a problem with anything, just the mere mention of sex as a word, not just as an acronym. Like, the those the people you need to go through their web search history and really get to know who they really are. Because I'm telling you, I bet it's all kind of bestiality and shit. Chicks having sex with Rockwallers and just all kind of next. Because they are so repressed. They are so they are so closed off to the mere idea of genitals, standalone genitals, and Lord forbid genitals like exposed in the same airspace together. Like, but get them at home by themselves. Shh. Them the people that masturbate and get choked at the same time. Look. I think I watch enough First 48. I've seen enough episodes of SVU. I know how this goes down. My opinion is this argument and this gripe is completely misplaced. I mean, we have a quote president elect. Not we, y'all. Y'all have this dude in office and he was talking about grabbing chicks by the pussy. You don't got a problem with that? You don't have a problem with a man saying that his daughter is so hot he would date her? That's not a problem. But you got a problem with some kids reading a book. And, granted, anyway, this is what I'm saying. There are so many avenues where kids are being exposed to all type of shit. For you to focus on a book, misplaced. Completely misplaced. Completely misplaced. Anyway, so that's what's going on in Illinois. But hey, Illinois, Oh, bad, Illinois. Illinois went blue. Okay. So this just must be one of those isolated as weirdo, Anyway, but at the end of the day, every state has its weirdo population. You know what I mean? Every city has its weirdo population. It's, and when I say like weirdo, I'm not, let me amend that. When I say weirdo, what I meant to say is Bible Belt, that super churchy, Bible-y, evangelical, which if you want them evangelicals and you out here standing for Melania Trump being on the cover of magazines and newspapers, butt ass naked, nah, bruh, I'm not about to do this with y'all. Like, and I feel like that's where my problem with the whole church in general is. It's always flip-flopping based on who's at the helm. I'm not with that. The rules should be the rules across the board. But anyway, so I'm saying that every state, city has its own cluster of people who don't necessarily reflect the energy times of the people there. Okay? So, boom, he's that red state dude in a blue state. All right. So anyway, all right, and then other developing trash fire news. But you know what? This isn't even necessarily something that hasn't already happened, but it's almost surprising that it's still happening. So since the election, I talked about this on the last podcast, how there were over like 500 accounts, about 500 accounts of like intimidation, hate crimes, white people just doing some real evil ass white people shit, right? Boom. Swastikas, anti-Semitism, shit like that, right? And of course, that was like 2 weeks ago, so it's only gone up. But what's amazing to me is that now it's almost this sentiment of just because I say it, it doesn't mean that I'm racist. Or because Trump is in office and he's surrounding himself with KKK members, now we have the freedom to say whatever the fuck we want to y'all. But what's so dumb to me is that there are still people out here saying shit about Michelle Obama or about the president, or that kind of still saying monkey shit. Let me clarify what I'm trying to say. What's dumb to me is that racists are still using the same old ass racist comments like that's supposed to mean something, right? Calling a black person a monkey, bitch. First of all, 9 times out of 10, the person that's saying it looked like a monkey. It was some fat round face, goddamn. Miss Piggy face ass. She didn't even look like Miss Piggy. She looked like the real big chick that used to be on, it's a cartoon, the Cleveland show. The one that was in that was in Accessory. I think that was the Cleveland show. But that's how she looked. Like, I'm telling you, if you put her face next to that lady in the Accessory on this cartoon, it was the same damn person. This bitch had no chin, no cheekbones. It was just fat. Like, if you took any part of a pig and put eyes, nose, and a mouth on it, that was this bitch face. And she had the audacity and fucking nerve to be online on Facebook with her friend and talk about something. Well, I'm glad Melania is about to be in the office and ugly ass Michelle and all this, and just, you know what I mean? Regardless of whether you feel like Michelle Obama is beautiful, regardless of what you like, for these quote unquote patriot motherfuckers, they are real comfortable doing some unpatriotic shit when it's against the person that they don't give a fuck about. I don't ever claim to be mad patriotic. So I don't have a problem saying Trump is the dumbest person that ever was possibly elected to any type of official position. And I'm going all the way down to class president, bitch. I ain't even talking about a real ass president. I'm talking about just straight up class president at Elmont Junior High. That's how dumb he is. So I don't have no problem saying some shit like that because I've never presented myself as being patriotic. But for this whole Republican side of the team and the ticket to be so patriotic, to be so, the real Americans and the good Americans, them motherfuckers that don't have no problem saying some real disparaging, mad disrespectful shit about the president of the country that they claim to be so patriotic for. You know what I'm saying? And they lucky that it's I'm not president. They lucky I'm not first lady, because I'm telling you what right now. They would be chilling at the house, string bean casserole, mac and cheese on deck, sitting there, whatever white people do at night, right? Boom. Watching fucking late show. No, they don't be up that late. Watching Gilmore Girl reboot, watching Fuller House or whatever they doing in the crib. Next thing you know, the electricity would go off on the side of the house. It'll be a helicopter over the house, dudes coming down on a cable, crashing through, like shooting through the whole roof of the house. Don't give a fuck who under me. Bah, 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 bah. Shooting through the roof. Bam, get to the second floor. Bop, bop, shooting everybody in there. Bam, shooting through that floor. Bop, 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 bop. Go through the floor. At the same time, I got the whole house surrounded. They coming through the doors. They coming through the window. Bop, 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 bop. All right. Oh shit, they got mac and cheese. This look good as hell. Let's get up out of here. All right. Send in the cleanup crew. Say something about. Think you want to say something about me, my husband, my wife, my kids, my mama, my dog? What? Trust me. Let it have been about 3 SEAL Team 6 incidents where people said some real disparaging shit and then all of a sudden came up dead, whole house on fire, car drove off the road, slipped on some ice, but it's the middle of summer. 3 times. Trust me. Nobody would have been saying shit. Everybody been like, you know what? I'm just so happy. But I'm petty. So, of course, Barack and Michelle, y'all don't even exist in their world. And that's the funny thing. These people out here saying shit and aren't even on the radar of what Barack and Michelle is doing on their day-to-day. What's funny is these stupid ass people continue to do it and then have everybody else around them snitch them out. So this fat-faced lady with no goddamn muscle structure in her shit, she said something to a woman who was, I think, the mayor. And then the mayor was like, you just made my day. Now, bitch, it's clear racists don't know how the internet works. That's very clear to me. Or racists really don't have a concept that everybody around them is not as racist, right? But so the mayor came back, said some dumb shit, agreed with it, but now this bitch lost her job. And the fat-faced chick, she probably didn't have a job in the first place, so she just chilling at home. Now they both at home like, I don't know what happened. My page was private. How did it get all over the interwebs? Anyway, but that continues to happen. So all that to say, and all that to say, there's a doctor in Denver who just recently called Michelle Obama a monkey face. Bitch. Now, this bitch face looked like a stretched Laffy Taffy. You hear me? Her face looked like it's long. Like it's only a front view, but I'm sure if you turn to the side, she got that. So, bitch, you saying Michelle got a monkey face, but bitch, you over here looking like a straight up llama? Girl, bye. Yo, alpaca face ass. Yo, before and after, but it's both of them the same picture face ass. Yo, dry ass. I just want my husband to pay attention to me. That's why I'm here on Rachel Ray, so I can get a free makeover. Old out of shape built thing. But here's the thing. That's just because I'm petty. You don't come from Michelle, bitch, and you already know I don't play them games. The fuck? She's a doctor, right? She said this on her Facebook page, Dr. Michelle Herron. And, I mean, yeah, you said it. You're fucking stupid. Nobody uses monkey for anything. We all come from monkeys, bitch. You're dumb. So, the thing is that you a doctor. You ain't smart enough to know this was a dumb move. So now she not only is a doctor, but she's also a teacher at a local medical school. So now this dumb hoe done lost her job. Well, she hasn't lost her job. She's no longer teaching at the university. And shout out to that university. And shout out to any of these organizations and corporations who are diligent about getting these people up off their roster. Because that's where the real change happens. Don't nothing affect change like people pockets being affected. Period. We know that. So once, as long as people are being held accountable, as long as we as a society are saying, oh, bitch, you're not about to say that. Oh, you're not about to stand here in that position and say that. Oh, you're not going to be working there. Now, you can say it at your own time. You can absolutely be in your trailer park. You can absolutely be at your meth lab doing all that shit. You can be at your heroin hideout, wherever you doing, wherever the evil white people hang out and shit. The White House after January. Now, if y'all want to say that shit there, it is what it is. You want to say that over your fucking dry-ass cherry pie? Then go right ahead. Inside your house, no problem. At your own little team meeting, okay. But what you're not going to do is be working for Citibank in Sandy. You're not going to be working for a hospital in Sandy. You're not going to be working at Target in Sandy. Bitch, who the fuck? No. So shout out to the organizations and corporations and companies who recognize how important it is to get these people the fuck up out of here. And damn sure if you a teacher, hell no, bitch. We have no need for you here. If you are a city official, hell no, bitch. Bye. Don't that then it's very clear how you feel about a whole other section of the people you serve, however small that may be. Hell no. Bye. Fine, go to Whitey Whiterton town and go work there, bitch. But there's nothing for you here. And that needs to be the consistent. It needs to be a consistency until these people who obviously are suffering from some type of mental deficiency, some type of mental illness that can't get it through their stupid ass skulls. Maybe it's that monkey forehead, bitch, you got that you can't process. I am so petty. Okay, anyway, I keep getting thrown off. But what I'm trying to say is this woman who is in this position as a doctor as well as a teacher, not only did she make the statement about Michelle, and the statement is monkey face and poor Ebonic English. But then this is where it really got real. She ended it by saying, there, I said it, and I'm still not a racist. First of all, just because you say you're not a racist doesn't in fact mean you're not a racist. Being a racist means you say and do racist shit. Calling a black person monkey face is racist. How do you? And then, bitch, Ebonics, how you tried it. Motherfucking Michelle, you know what? I'm standing for Michelle the whole goddamn episode. The last person that you can ever, and not that, using Ebonics is some horrible thing, but bitch, that's the last person on this earth that you can be like, poor use of language. Bitch, have you heard Michelle speak, ho? Bitch, are you fucking, girl, if you don't get out of here with your Phoenix Online ass degree, bitch, fuck you. Michelle, Ebonics, girl, white people, white women, get your white women. That's all I can say. Get your white women, because seriously, that don't even make a little bit of sense. There's no point where you've ever seen Michelle speaking in a place where it was, a formal setting. And have you ever seen Michelle? All right. And on everything I love at the end of the day, girl. In a whole other instance, this hoe goes on and says that, now she's a bank executive. So you already know all the black people that never got a loan, couldn't get no remodeling, none of that. You already know the reason why. It's June Pridemore, June Pridemore, another sausage face ass. Anyway, she goes on this whole rant about, I'm certainly glad Trump has a lot of money because he won't be bought out like Barack or his wife and those hosts of relatives that live at the White House for the U.S. to support. First of all, bitch, I'm not even going to do, because this is too stupid for me to even really go in on. So you trying to say that Barack and Michelle is like welfare cases, bitch? What are you talking? We're talking about two lawyers, ho. Anyway, I'm not going to do that. Because this whole group of people who do say shit like this and do shit like this, they have no interest in what facts are. They have done no real reading or any, they don't do shit like that. They see a black person and they make an assessment based on what they believe who they believe black people are and what they believe black people can achieve and our only achievement. So I have no time for June Pridemore. Bitch, kill yourself and fuck you and good luck out there. Now you talking about somebody living off the system, but your broke ass about to be on unemployment, ho. So who about to live off the system, ho? Anyway, don't come for Michelle. You know how I feel. Do you know Michelle? Bitch. Woo! Anyway, white women, get your white women. For real. Because this is 3 whole ass incidents of white bitches coming out the woodwork saying some bullshit, and then white women, get your white women. When y'all go to the Million Woman March in D.C., that needs to be on the agenda. How y'all get y'all aunties and grandmamas and fucking mamas and shit in formation. Because, for real, they got y'all out here looking crazy. They out here just talking. They ain't got no facts, no figures. They ain't look nothing up. Just the other day, white woman on CNN talking about the election. Just out of nowhere. Here she go. Over 1 million immigrants voted. And the lady on CNN was like, Where did you hear that? Oh, I heard it. Where? It was all on. You can Google it. Where? Google where, bitch. Google where. Where? I know. Don't. You can't just say blatant shit and then act like, oh, now it's on me to prove the fact. No, bitch. You said this stupid shit. This is for you to prove, not for me to prove. That's like me saying, yeah, Idris was all at my house last night talking about why I won't just marry him, and I was like, I ain't got time to marry you right now. But I ain't got not damn receipt. Meanwhile, his Instagram pictures is over in goddamn south of France. Get your white women, white people. Get them. Get them. All of them. I need y'all to get information. You see one getting out of line. You see one tripping at the motherfucking coffee shop at Michael's, screaming and ranting. Just pull the white woman. Hey, sis, look, it's a lot going on right now. The last thing we need is your white ass in here tripping about some bullshit. So I'm gonna need you. Look, you want a pumpkin spice? You want a pumpkin. Let me get you a pumpkin spice latte. Sit down. Just breathe, girl. Just breathe. Two pumpkin spice. Yeah, okay. So look, what's going on? Is everything, girl? Okay, look, it's real out here. I just need you. Oh, my bad. I'm doing that as a black girl. Hold on, let me do it. Wait, Kaylin, can I? No, I'm sorry, Amber. Oh, I'm sorry, Becca. Oh, okay, Becca. All right. Anyway, this has been a lot more fun than I thought. All right, final story, because I'm not about to do this with y'all all day. Oh shit, it's funny. Okay, real quick. Final story. There in Tennessee, there is video of a police officer who confronted a man at AutoZone. The man, when I couldn't hear, you can't hear what the confrontation was, this dash cam video. So the man comes out of the AutoZone, gets in his car, drives away. The officer follows the man to his house and shoots him 5 times point blank with the AR-15. Point blank. I'm telling you, this man was no more than 5 steps away from him. Both white officer, white man. And I'm reporting this, number one, because this will become the norm. So yes, we've watched video of police officers shooting black men, shooting black women, unlawfully pulling them out of the car, unlawfully handcuffing them, unlawfully. I watched one officer, the black man was already getting on the ground very peacefully, very slowly. He just kicked him in the face. Like, kicked him square in the fucking face, right? So we've seen that with black people, but we starting to see it with white people. And I'm just saying to y'all white people who want to be out here yelling Blue Lives Matter and who want to be out here acting like police have the right to kill black people, have the right to harass black people, have the right to stop them for no reason, pull them out of the cars, pull guns on them. The people that's listening, who understand, that get it, and we all in the same. So, boom, boom, boom. So all that to say, go back. Police officers, if white people continue to stand with police officers who are killing innocent, unarmed people, it's only a matter of time. So, regardless of the fact that this man is standing in front of his house with a metal pipe, he's still, for the most part, unarmed against an AR-15. That police officer shot him 5 times. He shot him 4 times in the chest, 1 time in the back. I'm telling you, if you stand in front of somebody and take maybe 5 steps back, and I'm being generous, that's how far apart they were. And he shot that man 5 times with an AR-15. And guess what? The state of Tennessee didn't see any problem with it. The district attorney of Tennessee found that the shooting justified. Now, nobody has said why this man went there. Nobody has given any reasoning why the cop was followed this man home or that cop escalated that situation. Which, when you watch majority of these videos, who's escalating? The cops are escalating. They are the ones taking shit to the next level when they are paid to de-escalate. That is a part of their job. For people who want to get home safe and who, they only concern is to get home to their family, they sure like to turn up. They sure like to go back and forth. They sure like to have their gun out. They sure like to drag people up out the car, chokehold people. I mean, look at Alton Sterling. That cop dove on him. He dove on him. So for somebody who fearing for his life and he only want to get home safe, then what the fuck is you doing diving on his back like it's WrestleMania? You know what? I'm not going to do. Anyway, so like I said, watch what I'm telling you. This stuff does not happen in a vacuum. It's not going to just be black people for forever and ever. There was already the little 17-year-old boy that got murdered by the police. I watched another dude, a white dude. He got in a car accident. He tried to get out the car. Soon as his body, like his car was flipped, soon as his body popped up, they shot him. They didn't ask no questions. They didn't try to see if the dude had. They shot him immediately. So yeah, those in no way compared to the amount of black people that have been murdered by the police that we've seen. Never mind the shit that we haven't seen. But please understand, these 4 and 5 incidents of white people is going to become 15 and 20. And then it's going to become 30 and 50. It's not, trust me, the more police feel empowered that they can go kill, do whatever they want to do, and it's going to be considered justified, there is, the attorneys are going to find that they acted in correctly and it was within the law. Watch what I'm telling you. Because these police officers, no shade, some of them are really good dudes, but some of them ain't got shit else going on. They couldn't do shit else. They couldn't pass not now other tests. Some of them is passed out like they are the son of a son of a son of a son of a damn police chief or some shit. So this is all they could do. It was 17 calls and 50 favors put in to get this fool a job. So he ain't even there because he's the top person for the job. He's the top cop. He placed highest in his graduating class. No, he was a fuck up that just happened to have enough of a legacy in the police department that they just shuffled his dumb ass in there. Anyway. So yeah, hey guys, thanks. That's all I got. Thanks. Did you have fun? I felt like a low self-esteem dude after sex. So, did you come? I can go back and maybe. Thank y'all so much for hanging out, man. Checking out Black Ass Podcast. I'm Hadia Robinson. Take a second, man. Go to hrcomedy.com, hit the podcast section, and subscribe. The podcast is available on iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn, Blueberry. It's on Google now. It's a lot of different places. You have a lot of options. I'm hoping you've already subscribed. Thanks again to everybody that was in my inbox like, you know what? Happy Thanksgiving, but bitch. And finally, don't forget, we are now officially in December, so the countdown is on. December 14th, I am doing 2 hours of comedy on some Chappelle shit. It's actually 1 hour show and then another hour show. But at the end of the day, I got 2 hours. I got a whole Wednesday locked at Stand Up New York. I got my very hilarious homeboy, John Laster, hosting for me. I have a very hilarious opener, Alex English, opening for me. And I might got a special guest coming through that might gonna get up and do a little something, show me some love. So please go to standupny.com. go to December 14th on the calendar. You will see this beautiful face. And just select either the 7:30 show, the 9:30 show. Use promo code HR Comedy Live for your $10 ticket, and come through, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Again, December 14th, 7:30 or 9:30, Stand Up New York, standupny.com. HR Comedy Live is the promo code. $10 tickets is yours. All right, y'all. I'm up out of here. Thank y'all so much. Peace.